Alright, so we should have 2 pieces of white paper. One piece of paper should be a little bit bigger than the other. That's going to be for our final piece. We have some markers, and we have a pencil and a black Sharpie. If you don't have a black Sharpie, you can use a black pen. So let's take our slightly smaller sheet of white paper, and we are going to practice some lines. I'm using a Sharpie so that you can see, but you are going to use your pencil for this. You're going to be using the back and the front of this paper, so you want to make sure that you're using your pencil. So here I am just making some thin, medium, and some thicker lines. Now I'm going to show you some other lines. Here is a squiggly line, then we can do a broken line, some lines that are connected by dots, you can do zigzags, a castle top line, you can do an even bigger squiggly line. Now pause your video, and on one side of your paper use your pencil and start practicing making some lines. Now we're going to start making some concentric circles with all of the lines that we just practiced. So here I am showing a couple different examples. I first start with just a normal circle, and you can make these any size you want. I'd say about the size that I'm making them is perfect. So you can try to fit as many as you can on the other side of your piece of paper. Now, when you're practicing these concentric circles, I want you to experiment as much as you can. There's no right or wrong for what any of your circles should look like, so because there are absolutely no mistakes. There's no right and wrong. Now pause your video and practice making some concentric circles on the other side of your paper. So after you've practiced drawing your lines in concentric circles, it's time to go on to our final piece. So you're going to start with a pencil, and you are going to decide how many mandalas you want to put on your sheet of paper. I decided that I'm going to do 2. You can do, I would say no more than 4 onto your paper. So choose 1, 2, 3, or 4 mandalas and begin making your concentric circles with your pencil just like we practiced. Now here I'm quickly showing you how, just one way that you can make one mandala and make it fill up your whole page. The goal here for your mandalas is to fill up your whole paper. So next we're going to start coloring in our lines that we made. And first we are going to use our colorful markers, choose any colors you'd like, and then we are going to outline all of our lines using our black Sharpie or our pen. Now this is when our doodling comes into play. We are going to use our Sharpie or our black pen, if you don't have a Sharpie, to outline all of our lines that we made. So we colored in our lines, and now we are going to outline them. This next step is my favorite step, and that's going into your mandalas you created and making some pattern or making some extra lines on them. This is where you can go in and add any details that you would like. So I made some circles, and I also made some stripes. And anywhere you feel like needs a little bit more detail, just go in and add some. Now lastly, although we've covered on most of our page with our mandalas, we still have some blank space there. So you can choose any shape or any design to include in your background. I decided to do some polka dots with the same colors I used for my mandalas. So this is totally up to you. Add some more small details to finish your piece. When you are all finished, don't forget to take a picture of your finished piece and upload it to Google Classroom and click Submit so I can see your awesome work.